my channel. Today I am going to talk about some classic movies. I have actually never talked about classic movies on my channel, which is why this list will contain only 3 movies, because I don't know if you guys are interested in like classic movies or knowing more about which ones to watch. So I'm just gonna start with 3, and if you guys like this video and want me to do another one with more movies, then just let me know and I'll make a longer list. But if you have any other suggestions or other movies that could be added to this list, please let me know your favorite classic movies or movies that you think are really important for everybody to watch to understand where a film came from, or stuff like that. Okay, let's start with the first movie, Citizen Kane. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this movie, or of course even watched it, because it is known to be one of the best films of all time. It's in every single list of best movies of all time. It's shown in almost every film class, so I'm pretty sure you guys know about this movie already. But if you don't, it's a movie that was directed by Orson Welles and it was released in 1941. The movie revolves around the death of wealthy newspaper tycoon Charles Foster Kane. In his deathbed, he whispered the word Rosebud, which nobody knew what it meant or why he said it. Jerry Thompson, who is a reporter, was assigned to find out what this word means, so he goes out and he interviews a bunch of people that knew Kane. The movie is told in flashbacks, uses different narrators and POVs, but one of the things that this movie is known for is in the technical aspect is the cinematography. So something that had not been seen before that this movie used is deep focus, which means that everything in the foreground, the background, and everything in between was in focus. This technique was then popularized by this movie. They also used a lot of low angle shots, which was not very common to use before, because if you did, then you would show the ceilings, and in the ceilings is where the lights were hung. So this was something that set this movie apart from other movies back at that time. There's even this famous photo of Orson Welles and the cinematographer Greg Tolan, where they literally had to take the floor apart and get inside the floor so they could get that extremely low angle shot. This movie was definitely very innovative.
Also innovative.
Thank you, that does not help me. Anyways, this movie was very innovative. This will haunt me forever. And it's to this day a very important movie in film history. The second movie that I'm going to talk about is City Lights. City Lights is a silent movie, but not only that, it's a silent movie that was made during the time where talkies or movies with sound were already being made. It's directed and starred by Charlie Chaplin, and it features his famous character, the Tramp. He decided to do this movie even when talkies were already being made, but he decided to do it without sound because his Tramp character was already known for being in silent films, his pantomime, his comic abilities, so he didn't want to ruin that by making him talk, which was pretty much the best decision that he could make, because a lot of people agree that this was his best film, or one of his best films. So the movie focuses on the Tramp while he falls in love with a blind woman. The woman, by mistake, thinks that he is a rich man, and he, of course, doesn't correct her. He doesn't let her know that he's actually not a rich man. All I can say is that this movie is hilarious. It's really cool how Chaplin can make people laugh without dialogue. And if you are not a fan of silent movies, or you're not interested in watching a silent movie, I suggest you watch this one, because you'll be able to see how funny a movie without sound can be, or without dialogue. And who knows, maybe after it you'll be more interested in watching more silent movies, or you'll change your mind about them. So the last movie that I'm going to talk about is Rashomon. Rashomon is a Japanese period film directed by Akira Kurosawa, and it was released in 1950. It revolves around 4 different people with 4 different accounts of the same incident. A woman was raped, her husband, a samurai, was murdered, and we have these 4 different people, all of them with different stories of how the events happened. So basically several different points of views that even contradict themselves depending on the person that is telling the story. This movie uses non-linear narrative, which is also known as the Rashomon effect after this movie came out. And it has definitely influenced a lot of other films and pieces of entertainment since then. The film is set in only 3 locations, which is impressive, but also something else that is praised about this movie is the lighting and its symbolism throughout the film. For example, all through the movie, the sun is shown as being blocked by trees and leaves, which represents the truth being blocked from coming to light. So yeah, it's very interesting to analyze the lighting in this movie, and like I said, it's a very influential movie that has pretty much shaped a lot of other films and TV shows and just entertainment in general. So that's why I think it's a very important movie to watch. So yeah, that's it. Those are the 3 movies that I chose to talk about, but of course there are so many great classic movies that are so important that everybody should watch. If you have a favorite classic movie, please let me know down below. What other movies do you think are really important, and not only important, they can just be entertaining, you know? So yeah, if you have any, let me know down below, and let me know if you guys like this video. Like I said, I don't really talk about classic movies. Honestly, I haven't really seen that many either, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!